76.2% occupied, portfolio-wide, 873 vacant units, and a portfolio that collected $4.3 million against $4.5 million target. That is a $245,000 gap. Every single dollar has a name on it. June is here. The clock is running. Welcome to the metrics room. What was working? Patriot Point this month's RPS currently is at positive 5, 74.9% occupied, 22 vacant units, and trending up. They're not the flashiest numbers on the board, but they're moving in the right direction when a lot of properties aren't. Rio is also trending in the same direction. They're at 3 with 2 SMIs, so they're also trending at 5 alongside Patriot. So good work out there. And there's Maria Perez. When you say her name, she's always good. Her portfolios are always trending. She has 12 properties. 90% of those hit their IVB targets. 90% are hitting their IVB targets. 99% are occupied across the region. Sedona alone is sitting at 99.2% occupancy. Hotel Wooten is 100% occupied. Good work, Jimmy. And Newport Village, Jonna, good work at 99.1%. All right, the battle, the top 5 versus the bottom 5. Top 5 occupancy on the month. Hotel Wooten at 100%, 2% delinquency, 0 vacant units. That's a perfect score. Sedona, 99.2% delinquency and 160% of income collected. Newport Village is 99.1, and 2% delinquency with 151% of income. Cottage Row, 98.5% occupied and 147% of income collected. And then also with Windsor, 96.7% occupancy, 1% delinquency, and 141% of income collected. Now the bottom 5. Unfortunately, we have to have a bottom 5. And some of these are based off of newer properties that we're working with and or we're working on leasing up. So your occupancy numbers are on the lower side of the company. So that's probably why some of you guys are in this, but we'll go ahead and just talk about the brutal facts. The Grove is a new property, brand new property, the newest property to Silverlands. 60% occupancy, down 2 RPS this month. We're at -5, and then we have 11 vacant units. Oak Ridge is in Stillwater. It's actually a trending property that's trending in the right direction, but you're 61.7% occupied. Sorry, you're at 61.7% occupied. We have 37 vacant units and 75% of the income collected. Okay, Crestview is also another collective property, 62% occupied, 39 vacant units, 16% delinquency, and that's obviously those two get together. Let's work on those and get the delinquency down. Redwood. Now Redwood's been with us for a long time. This is a property in Tennessee, 63% occupied, 25 vacant units, 50% of the income needed, and it's one of the lowest income ratios on the board. So let's really focus in there. One thing to kind of know about them, the context behind it, is they are getting units with meters now from electric. So we're really excited about what we're going to do the rest of the month with occupancy. So go get it, Bridget. Go get it, Nancy. If your property's in the bottom list, you already know what has to change. The question is whether you're making those calls today or waiting until it gets worse. So let's get on those. All right, pressure cooker. So pressure cooker, Redwood, we talked about Redwood, 63% occupied, 16% delinquency, 72% to IVB. That's 3 problems at once. So 25 vacant units, only 56% of income collected. Month to date RPS is +2, which means there's movement. And we're really working on that. Like I said, we're getting those units connected to electric, which is exciting. So Canali's 88.5% occupied and 25% delinquency. So 1 in 4 people are not paying right now, currently in the month. So we need to really focus in there. And Angelica, it's really important that we collect a lot this month. I really like the trend in RPS. We're going in the right direction. We literally have like 6 more units and we can go get those leased up. We would be all the way to almost 100% occupied. And I know CJ, one of our best leasing agents in the company, she's focused on that. Big Valley, we're 86% occupied. But Jasmine, we got 25% delinquency. So at this moment, we have 1 in 4 people not paying. So let's really, really focus in there and make it we're occupying units. We're not collecting quite at what we want to. We're currently -3 month to date in RPS. So Ruby and Jasmine, I know you can do it. You guys are good at leasing. I know I said otherwise on the call just a minute ago, but you guys do a really good job. Pecan Circle. Pecan Circle is a smaller property. It's right next to Redwood in the Millington area in Tennessee. 68% occupied, 13% DQ. We're -1 month to date. We don't have a lot of readies there. And we're at 72% of income collected. We currently have 9 vacant units. A lot of those are canvas homes. So I've been working with someone to possibly get us, with the group with Bridget, to get 6 canvas homes sold, which would be huge for Pecan Circle. Excited for what you guys are doing there. Thank you for all the work. As far as Pine Meadows go, we just had Tanisha and Kane start in the property today. So Steph's been holding on the fort. We're currently at 74.7% occupied, 11% DQ. We're -3 currently month to date RPS. We have 18 vacant units, 6 rent ready, and we're currently +13 on the year. But I'm really excited where this property is going. We're gonna go crush. We have some canvas homes in the works, but let's get after it. Pressure cooker property, the board is watching. Your regional is watching, and now the whole company is watching. So let's get after it and make it happen. So some recognition. Wanted to recognize Sunnyvale, 3+ month to date, RPS 24 year to date, 109% to IVB, and 7% delinquency. This property is quietly one of the most consistent performers in Chuck's portfolio, and they're consistent uptrending RPS, low delinquency, collecting above the target. That's what consistency looks like. Good work, Dinah, and good work, Toby and Chuck. Willow Ridge, Mari and Rebecca, 3+ month to date. Good work. We're at 88.7% occupied. And actually, I just looked at, we're basically at 90% occupied, almost 90% occupied right now. I think it's changed since this. I think we're at 89.5% occupied. And even with 20%, you have a 26% DQ rate. So Mari, get on those collections, collect away, which needs to come down. That obviously needs to come down. But we're trending positively on our RPS. I know you guys are on fire. The work is showing, and excited for where we're going with Willow. It's a really big deal. And then Maria, her whole portfolio, 8 out of 12 properties are hitting IVB, 5 of 12 hitting DQ targets, and 1.65 million collected against a 1.22 million target. As a group, they're carrying the portfolio right now. That's a team effort, and it deserves to be called out. So June is the month where Q3 gets decided. We have 303 ready units. The only question is how fast we move them. Every vacancy filled this month is income for July that can count. Remember, try to limit your concessions to prorated through the end of the month of June so we can get full rent in July. The properties in the pressure cooker, Redwood, Canali, Big Valley, Pecan, Pines, those numbers need to climb, so let's keep on that. And then next episode, we're going to track whether those pressure cooker properties turned the corner or not. And did the urgency land? Did the numbers will always tell us. So I'm Nick Hansen. This is the Metrics Room. Numbers tell stories. Performance drives results. See you next episode.